It is so amazing. At every point in the world, someone pops up with an extra of every part of the body. Here we will be exposing at almost every point people with the longest aspects and body parts. 1. Longest hair. Smita Srivastava from Uttar Pradesh, India, holds the world record for the longest hair on a living person, with her hair measuring an impressive 236.22 centimeters, 7 feet 9 inches. Smita, who is 46 years old, began growing her hair when she was 14, inspired by her mother's genes and the glamorous long-haired actresses of Hindi cinema in the 1980s. She explained that in Indian culture, long hair is not only seen as a mark of beauty but also holds traditional significance, as goddesses are often depicted with long hair. Additionally, she noted that cutting hair is considered inauspicious in her society, contributing to the cultural norm of women growing their hair. Smita Srivastava, the record holder for the longest hair on a living person, usually dedicates a significant amount of time to her hair care routine twice a week. The entire process, which includes washing, drying, detangling, and styling her lengthy locks, takes up to 3 hours each time. Here's a breakdown of her routine. 1. Washing. Smita spends 30 to 45 minutes washing her hair. 2. Drying. She then dries her hair with a towel before beginning the detangling process. 3. Detangling. This step takes the most time, typically around 2 hours. Smita stands on her bed and lays a sheet down to detangle her hair with her hands. 4. Styling. Once her hair is detangled and fully dried, she combs it and then either braids it or ties it into a bun. This meticulous routine helps Smita maintain the health and appearance of her extraordinarily long hair. After completing her hair care routine, Smita Srivastava collects any fallen hair from the sheet and keeps it in a plastic bag. Remarkably, she has preserved all her fallen hair for the past 20 years. This practice began when she experienced a sudden and significant hair loss, which deeply upset her. The idea of throwing them away was saddening me. I started crying that I had such a hair loss, Smita recalls. This emotional reaction led her to start saving her fallen hair, which she has continued to do ever since. 2. Longest ear hair. Anthony Victor, a retired headmaster from India, is famously known by his pupils as the ear-haired teacher. He holds the record for the longest ear hair, which measures 18.1 centimeters, 7.12 in, at its longest point, sprouting from the center of his outer ears, middle of the pinna. 3. Longest nose. Guinness World Records has announced with sadness the passing of Mehmet Özyürek, the holder of the record for the world's longest nose. Mehmet, who was 75 years old, was from Türkiye and was cherished for his enthusiasm and positive outlook on life. He often expressed how he felt blessed to have his record-breaking nose. Mehmet's extraordinary nose earned him the title of the longest nose on a living person, male, 3 times. He first received this recognition in 2001 on Guinness World Records, Primetime in Los Angeles, then again in 2010 on the set of Lo Show Day Record in Italy, and lastly in 2021. His legacy and unique achievement will be remembered fondly by many. Each time Mehmet Özyürek was awarded the title for the longest nose on a living person, it measured 8.8 centimeters, 3.46 in, from the bridge to the tip. To put this in perspective, this length is approximately the same as a playing card. Mehmet Özyürek took great pride in his nose and its remarkable abilities, particularly its keen sense of smell. His nose, which held the Guinness World Record for being the longest, was not just a physical characteristic but also a source of pride and fascination for him. He often spoke about his nose with enthusiasm and gratitude, highlighting its unique features and sniffing prowess. Mehmet Özyürek described his sense of smell as unique compared to others, stating, "My sense of smell is different from other people." He noted instances where he could detect scents that others couldn't, emphasizing his heightened olfactory perception. For Mehmet, his nose was not just a physical feature but also a tool that provided him with distinct sensory experiences. He shared how he could immediately identify the dishes cooked in his house simply by entering, showcasing the remarkable capabilities of his nose. Regarding the origin of his distinctive large nose, Mehmet attributed it to genetics, stating that it was a family trait. Despite not receiving a definitive explanation from doctors, He expressed love and appreciation for this feature, which had garnered attention and recognition from Guinness World Records and others. Mehmet's pride in his unique nose was evident, and he embraced it as a special aspect of his identity. 4. Longest female tongue. Annika Ermler holds the record for the world's longest female tongue, measuring an impressive 2.7 inches, which is around 7 centimeters long. It's quite interesting how she was discovered while just enjoying ice cream with friends at school. It's fascinating to see individuals with such unique and extraordinary features being recognized in the Guinness World Records. 5. Longest neck tribe. There is an interesting article about the Padang tribe and their custom of wearing brass coils to elongate their necks. The practice is indeed unique to their culture and has fascinated many people around the world. It's always valuable to learn about different traditions and customs of various cultures. It's interesting to learn about the different perspectives and reasons behind the practice of elongating the neck in certain cultures. The article you shared highlights some of the possible benefits and cultural significance attached to having a longer neck. It's always fascinating to explore how beauty standards and customs can vary across different societies. The Padang people, who are a subgroup of the Kaya tribe, reside in the highlands of northwestern Thailand and southeastern Myanmar. Their custom of wearing brass coils around their necks has garnered attention, making them known as one of the tribes with the longest necks in the world. In fact, the longest recorded human neck belonged to a Padang woman, measuring an impressive 40 centimeters, 15 inches, in length. It's remarkable to see how different cultures have unique practices that set them apart. 6. Longest eyelashes. Yu Jianxia from China has broken her own record for the longest eyelash, measuring an astonishing 20.5 centimeters. She initially claimed the Guinness World Record title on June 28, 2016, when her eyelash measured 12.4 centimeters on the upper eyelid of her left eye. However, Yu Jianxia's eyelashes continued to grow over time. This latest measurement reaffirms her position as the record holder, with the longest eyelash once again located on the upper eyelid of her left eye. Reflecting on her remarkable eyelash growth, Yu Jianxia shared that she first noticed her eyelashes growing longer in 2015. Since then, they have continued to grow slowly, gradually extending in length. Her dedication to nurturing her extraordinary eyelashes has resulted in this impressive, record-breaking achievement. Yu Jianxia's journey with her remarkably long eyelashes has led her to seek explanations from medical professionals and explore scientific reasons for their growth. Despite her efforts, neither medical consultations nor genetic inquiries have provided a definitive explanation for her extraordinary eyelash length. She mentioned that none of her family members have similarly long eyelashes, making it even more puzzling. The mystery surrounding Yu Jianxia's unique eyelashes adds to the intrigue of her Guinness World Record achievement. Despite the lack of a clear scientific explanation, her story continues to captivate and inspire others. Yu Jianxia perceives her extraordinarily long eyelashes as a divine gift bestowed upon her by the Buddha. Reflecting on her experiences, she associates her time spent in the mountains, a period lasting over 480 days, with the emergence of her long eyelashes. This connection led her to believe that her eyelashes are a special blessing from the Buddha. Moreover, Yu Jianxia believes that her long eyelashes carry a symbolic strength, suggesting a potential correlation between her eyelash length and her overall well-being. Despite being born relatively weak, she now feels robust and healthy. She attributes her vitality to her unique eyelashes, which not only enhance her appearance but also contribute to her perceived youthfulness. This belief in the spiritual significance of her eyelashes and their association with her physical resilience highlights the profound impact that personal beliefs and experiences can have on one's interpretation of extraordinary characteristics. Yu Jianxia finds practical benefits in her remarkably long eyelashes, as they eliminate the need for eyeshadow or eyeliner. She views her natural eyelashes as a form of long eyeliner, enhancing her eyes without the use of cosmetics. Despite the extraordinary length of her eyelashes, Yu Jianxia experiences no discomfort from them. On the contrary, she expresses that they bring her only joy and no trouble. Her positive outlook extends to others with unique attributes, as she encourages them to rejoice in their individual beauties and find happiness in their distinctive features. Her message promotes self-acceptance and celebration of diversity, emphasizing the importance of embracing one's uniqueness and finding joy in it. 7. Man with longest fingernails. Sridhar Chillal, born January 29, 1937, is an Indian man from the city of Pune who held the world record for the longest fingernails ever grown on a single hand. The combined length of his nails reached an astonishing 909.6 centimeters, 358.1 inches, with his longest single nail being his thumbnail, which measured 197.8 centimeters, 77.87 inches. Chillal began growing his nails in 1952 and refrained from cutting them for over 6 decades. Despite his pride in holding this unique record, Chillal experienced significant physical challenges due to the extraordinary length and weight of his nails. The immense weight led to disfigurement of his fingers, loss of function in his left hand, and nerve damage that reportedly caused deafness in his left ear. Chillal's remarkable nails brought him public attention, including appearances in films and television shows such as Jackass 2.5. On July 11, 2018, he had his nails cut using a power tool at the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum in New York City, where the nails were subsequently put on display. A technician in protective gear performed the nail clipping during a special ceremony. Currently, 3 of Chillal's fingernails are on exhibit at the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. 8. Woman with longest fingernails. Diana Armstrong holds the Guinness World Record for the longest fingernails on a pair of hands, female, with a combined length of 1,306.58 centimeters, 42 feet 10.4 inches. Armstrong has revealed the various challenges she faces due to her extraordinarily long nails and noted that she hasn't visited a salon in over 2 decades. According to Armstrong, she has not been to a salon in the last 25 years and has been growing her nails for the past 22 years. This incredible dedication to growing her nails has earned her a place in the Guinness Book of World Records, officially recognizing her achievement. Diana Armstrong began growing her nails as a tribute to her daughter, Letitia, who passed away unexpectedly from an asthma attack in 1997. Diana's decision to stop cutting her nails was deeply personal. Letitia was the last person to do her mother's nails, and in her grief, Diana promised herself she would never cut them again. This act of remembrance has now led to her holding the Guinness World Record for the longest fingernails on a pair of hands, female, measuring 1,306.58 centimeters, 42 feet 10.4 inches, as of March 13, 2022. Diana Armstrong did not initially take her nail growing seriously until the Guinness World Records recognized her achievement. She is proud of her nails and believes her daughter, Letitia, would be proud as well. The recognition has given her a sense of accomplishment and a way to honor her daughter's memory. 9. Longest fingers on a living person. The longest finger on a living person, female, belongs to Rümeysa Celci from Turkey, measuring 11.2 centimeters, 4.40 in, as verified in Karabük, Turkey, on February 19, 2022. Rümeysa is also recognized as the tallest woman living as of the verification date of this record. She has stated that achieving these Guinness World Records titles has motivated me to pursue my goals and have a more confident outlook in life. Rümeysa hopes that her records will help to empower good causes and raise awareness of overgrowth syndrome such as hers.
10 longest penis.
Jonah Adam Cardelli Falcon, born July 29, 1970, is an American actor and television presenter. He came to international attention in 1999 because of his claim that he has the largest penis in the world, which he claims is 13.5 inches, 34 centimeters, long when erect. Falcon has not authorized or permitted independent verification of this figure. Early life Jonah Adam Julio Cardelli Falcon was born at Greenpoint Hospital in Brooklyn to Cecilia Cardelli, an accountant's clerk, and Joe Falcon, a sailor who died 2 years after Falcon's birth. Falcon has at times claimed that his biological father was porn star John Holmes, who was famous for the size of his penis. Falcon has claimed to have documentation proving this lineage, but family members have dismissed this claim and he has failed to produce any evidence. He recounts that when he was in 5th grade, his schoolmates saw his penis, which was 8 inches, 20 centimeters, long at that point, while he changed in a bathroom stall. Falcon states that he was able to perform autofellatio at the age of 10, and that at that age an older neighbor told an 18-year-old woman about him and arranged for his first sexual experience with another person. At age 12, Falcon enrolled at an East Harlem school. He reports that by the 7th grade, his penis had grown to 9.5 inches, 24 centimeters, erect, and by age 15, it was 10.5 inches, 27 centimeters. He later enrolled at the Bronx High School of Science and graduated in 1988. 11. Longest legs. 17-year-old Macy Curran, USA, is strutting into the brand new Guinness World Records 2021 book after being confirmed as having the world's longest legs, female, and the longest legs on a teenager. Macy's legs stretch almost 1.5 meters in length. Her left leg measures 135.267 centimeters, 53.255 in, while her right leg measures 134.3 centimeters, 52.874 in. Macy's family, from Cedar Park, Texas, are relatively tall, but none of her other siblings or parents quite match her height. Standing at 6 feet 10 inches tall, her legs actually make up 60% of her total height. She wanted to go after this record title to inspire tall people everywhere to embrace their height. Having such long legs comes with both its benefits and challenges, including the reactions of those around her. I was never bullied for my legs. I was bullied because I was taller than everyone, Macy shared. Macy Curran, who holds the Guinness World Records titles for the world's longest legs, female, and the longest legs on a teenager, shared insights into her journey of self-acceptance. Around sophomore year, I just stopped caring what people thought of me, and once I just stopped caring, I wasn't affected by anything, she continued. This shift in perspective helped her embrace her unique height and the attention it brought, allowing her to focus on inspiring others and embracing her individuality. Although Macy Curran's exceptionally long legs present some challenges, such as fitting through certain doorways, getting into cars, and finding clothes that fit properly, they also offer significant advantages. Her height and leg length have been particularly beneficial for her role on her high school's volleyball team, giving her an edge in the sport. Macy first became aware of her unusually long legs in 2018 when someone suggested a custom pair of leggings for her after she struggled to find any that fit properly. This realization eventually led her to pursue and achieve the Guinness World Records titles for the world's longest legs, female, and the longest legs on a teenager. She then investigated whether she could have the official Guinness World Records title for the world's longest legs, female, and now she is part of history. Since Macy has earned her record title, she encourages anyone who is considering breaking a record to don't let anyone change your mind, just go for it.